Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to the Marco's Movies channel, a place to learn more, know more, and talk more about movies. On this channel I rate, review, and react to movies, so if you enjoyed today's video, please consider clicking that subscribe button and turn the notification button so you never miss another upload of mine. So as today's video's title and thumbnail states, I'm going to be watching, as voted by my Patreons, Poltergeist for my very first time. Before we talk about what I know about this movie, I just want to make a little announcement for the channel. I seem to always have something to say before I watch these. I bet that annoys you guys, and I'm sorry if it does. You could just skip to the movie if you would like to not even see my dumbass face explain some stuff. But the big announcement I have to make is for the entire month of October, I'm going to be reacting to nothing but horror movies for the entire of October. So this is going to be the second to last horror movie you're going to see this month. The next one being The Fly, which is recommended by Sam Sultan. Shout out to Sam. But yeah, this is the last horror movie I'm going to be watching for September until October starts. And like I said, the entire month, whether it be horror comedies, horror classics, guilty pleasures, amazing movies, whatever it may be, new movies, old movies, I'm going to be watching nothing but horror movies. So if that sounds interesting to you guys, and you guys would like to participate in voting for the horror movies I watch for the entire month of October, as well as just any movie I watch, you could do so with the first link in the description, which will take you to my Patreon page. There you'll be able to find things like access to all my polls where you guys get to vote on every movie I watch. There's about 1 to 2 a week. And then you will also find my full-length reactions to every single movie I watch, including Poltergeist. So if you want to do like a watch along with me, it's kind of like a little live video. We talk, we go over. There's so much shit I can't include in this because of copyright stuff and yada yada yada. You could do so with the first link as well. So if that sounds interesting to you guys and you would like to support your boy, because YouTube does a really bad job of giving me copyright claims on all my videos and blocking some of them, so I have to re-upload them. But yeah, enough of that rant. So if you're excited for October, leave this video a thumbs up. But now let's actually get into Poltergeist. So Poltergeist is an interesting one because it says it's a PG-13 horror movie, and that's like the big thing about Poltergeist, is this is supposed to be like the scariest PG-13 horror movie of all time. And obviously this was made in the 80s before Temple of Doom came out, so I'm not really expecting it to be an actual PG-13. There'll probably be some weirdly gory and weird shit in this. And yeah, I'm just super excited for this. I do know they remade this movie. I haven't seen it. I really don't even, I don't know what the killer is. I don't know if it's a slasher. I don't know what this movie is. I don't know what the word poltergeist means. So I'm really excited to figure out what this movie is about, what it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and quit the talking and get to the reacting, and let's start watching Poltergeist. It looks like the actual movie is staticking a little bit with the TV. This little girl's so cute with the little red slippers on. I think you guys can tell why.
Hello?
Okay, so we have another psychic kid. We seem to have a lot of those in these 80s classic horror movies.
We got a good football game going on here.
My kids want to watch Mr. Right. No, see, I don't care what you're watching, Ben. Just show a little mercy with that thing.
Dude, that's some bad luck right there. And this kind of looks like the kid from The Shining, too.
When it's nighttime. Oh, when it rots, can we dig it up and see the bones?
Robbie, will you come on down out of
The dog.
In you go. Okay.
Good night, Mom. Mommy.
I don't know why the door creaking in horror movies always like gets me a little, gives me the goosebumps, just because it's almost like symbolizing the closure and the entrance of the demonic or scary thing. I don't know why, I just always feel that way when a door creaks.
What if we like dig the pool, you know? And Caroline sleepwalks and she falls into it before there's any water.
Oh, a 3-meter board is like an air pocket, sweetheart. When you dive off, it's like free falling, okay?
I'm not the type of person to like jump or get scared. My heart just drops.
Here we go. It's a very wise old tree.
It looks at me. It knows I live here.
Got the 4. That's the second time it's been on the same part and goes to that screen. And the girl wakes up every time. I got a little bit there. I should have expected that one. That's not good.
Honey, chew your food 10 times, okay? Each bite.
You're a big barf bag. You're a doggy bag.
That's a good one.
I love parents who like let their kids insult each other. It's great. My parents do that too.
Asked you not to pull the chair.
It's the freaking ghosts. They're gonna be pushed out again. Another storm. These storms are gonna be in this whole movie.
Come here, quick. Hurry before it stops again.
Just try to use that for the next couple of minutes, okay?
Mommy, that burned.
Oh, sweet.
Dude, I want to know how they filmed this stuff. I'm guessing with strings that are invisible.
Boy, I feel like a fool.
I'm sorry, but I had to say something. I mean, we were losing a pint of blood every few seconds.
Well, we're gonna keep this thing in the family, Diane.
Dude, if I even think something moved in my house, I literally am leaving. I'm calling paranormal investigators and I am leaving. It's getting even closer. It's gonna hit the tree.
1002, 1003,
I knew it was gonna bust through this. And now we have the little girl here with the ghosts.
I'm gonna check the kitchen.
My God.
What are we looking at?
Swimming pool.
Caroline, thank God. Baby.
She's in the TV.
I can see you, Mommy. Where are you?
My son Robert, 8. Caroline.
Caroline. 5.
Disturbance.
He looks messed up too. He looks paler, sick. He looks like he's just been crying.
Robbie's sleeping with us now. And Dana, well, she spends a lot of time with friends.
Well, how many disturbances have you recorded in the room?
We don't go in the room anymore.
Well, that's nice.
Might very well be a poltergeist intrusion instead of a classic haunting. A house, usually.
Poltergeist disturbances are of fairly short duration, perhaps a couple of months.
Please answer me. Please talk to me, Bunny. Hello, baby.
God. Dude, I want to cry for this little girl and these parents, bro.
Something took a bite out of me.
You got bit?
Yeah, that or the worst muscle spasm in the world.
When it's quiet like now, I can imagine how all of this must look from your side. I'm really embarrassed. Nonsense.
Embarrassed? Did you? They definitely have seen some stuff. I don't think they don't believe you.
Some people believe that when people die, there's a wonderful light, as bright as the sun, but it doesn't hurt to look into it. And then some people just get lost on the way to the light.
Bro, I feel this guy. Everyone's asleep and you're just up working. That's me right now. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm doing this. I don't know why it's kind of funny. This is PG-13? That's PG-13. It looks just like that guy's drawing. But it's almost like it wanted it to record itself. Which is interesting because I feel like it doesn't want to be recorded. I feel like it's like a thing where ghosts don't want to be caught.
Marty won't be coming back.
You better hurry though, because like you said, we have a time period which adds intensity.
Feel like going for a little ride? I'd like to show you something. How's that spot for a bay window, huh?
How much room for a pool is there?
We own all the land. We've
So
already
they-
made arrangements for relocating the cemetery.
I'm sorry, but that's a little. I love all the low, mid, wide shot. Love all the low, wide shots of the house. When it gets dark outside, it's almost like it's just showing what's to come.
I am addressing the living.
I'm sorry. Sorry. That's the room my son and daughter used to occupy.
We believe it's the heart of the house.
This house has many hearts. Your daughter is alive and in this house. Joe, come on in. Something they desperately desire, but can't have anymore. Carol Ann must help them cross over, and she will only hear her mother's voice. Now let's go get your daughter.
Let's do this. Here comes the last act. It's gonna be juicy.
Carol Ann? Honey, do you see a light?
Run to the light, baby! Mommy is in the light.
Tell her you're waiting for her.
Mommy is waiting for you in the light. I hate you for that.
Hey, if she helps you find your daughter, you still gonna hate her? She's a little badass, ain't she?
Carol Ann, listen to me. Do not go into the light. Let me go.
You've never done this before!
Neither have you.
You're right, you go!
She's like, bye, you have fun in there.
How will we know she's got her?
Get her to the bus. She's all right. She's gonna be all right.
Sleepy. It's Daddy. Come on, honey.
Now time to move to the good view. Where the cemetery was.
work it through with fingers to saturate every strand, then comb through it with a wide tooth portion of the comb to be sure and tie with that every hair is wet. Good night, sweetheart. Good night.
Okay, this clown is a bad guy. He's demonic, bro. I'm telling you now. They keep cutting back to this guy. I'm waiting for him to move. Okay, behind you. Oh, shh! No, 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 no! Get out of the room! You should have ran when you had the chance, you dumb little bitches! What the hell is this? Come on! Maximum effort! Come on! Close the door! Oh, you're home early? I thought the third act was over when we got the damn child! It just started the third act!
Left the bodies, didn't you? You son of a bitch, you left the bodies and you only moved the headstones!
It's like how much tension can a movie damn give you? Sorry I'm screaming! Like I am nauseous based off like my face tensing up and my whole body tensing for so long. Dude, the third act was supposed to be 25 minutes ago. I was like, oh, great third act, great special effects. Nope! Let's just times it 20 times! Dude, I would throw it off the balcony. Of course, we see two glowing lights there. We've seen a shit ton of glowing lights in this movie. The glowing lights have been throughout the whole entire film. Oh my jeez. Oh. Oh. Oh my Lord, Atlanta. Dude, I have a stomach ache right now because of how much, like the third act, aka the second act of this movie, where she actually saves the little girl. I was already like tensed up. I was like, alright, this is a great movie. Great ending, great all that. I checked the real quick. I knew it was a 2-hour movie. The recording was only an hour and a half. I was like, what do we have, 35 minutes of credits? Nope, that was only the second act. Where do we even begin? I had to flip the hat. I need some water, but I don't have any. Alright guys, let's start with this. This movie is expertly crafted, from the minimal score to the amount of silence to the amount of, it's like nowadays horror movies like to use jump scares and like false scares to actually scare you. This movie uses false scares, but it's not false scares. It's just there's no score to this movie really. It's just flat. So you think there's a scare every 2 seconds, but no. So then when you get used to the flat no sound and a scare happens, like this movie made me jump. I don't jump often. My Lord. So yeah, amazingly crafted movie, amazingly edited, amazingly acted. Technologically, this movie is almost perfect. There is a little bit too much exposition sequences for my taste. I feel like you could have legitimately cut out 10 minutes of just pure exposition from this movie, and it probably would have ran smoother, because there's so many times where it's like cranks up in tension, goes back down, cranks up, exposition cranks up, that it did ruin a little bit of the tone and the freaking, I can't even think right now. it didn't ruin the tone. It just, like, those little bumps there kind of messed with it a little bit. Like, The Shining's just flat, 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 perfect tone, perfectly executed. This movie is perfectly technologically executed, but it's not completely perfect. It's not a perfect movie. How is this PG-13, though? It kind of reminded me of, like, how Ghostbusters was directed with how they used the special effects, but they used it so much more in this movie, and they did it better. Like, I need to know how the hell they did the effects of the little girl just, like, flying and shit. Like, I need to know how they did that. I need to know a lot of stuff about this movie, guys. Like, I could probably go on for 20 minutes about everything I love about this movie. Like, that third act. This was me the whole time. Just tensed. Like, get the hell out of there. Why are they still in the room? Get out. They ran over a guy. Like, my neck is sore. I'm going to say this now. This is the most tense movie I've maybe ever seen. I've never been like this the entire time. 20 minutes I was just like this. Round of applause. Round of applause, guys. I mean, guys, thank you so much for recommending this. Thank you so much to my Patreons for voting this. You guys keep voting on bangers, and if you guys would like to vote on more movies for me to watch, you could do so with the first link in the description. And if you want to watch me tense for 5,000 minutes, you could also watch my full-length reaction of Poltergeist. Wow. Thank you guys all for watching this movie reaction video. Make sure you leave your freaking so many horror movies. I have about 150 total horror movies currently on a list. Just, no matter how good or bad it is, just write it down. Just say it in the comments, guys. I write them all down. Thank you guys all for suggesting all the movies, and also make sure you all have a bunch of great conversations. I can't think right now. Thank you guys all for tuning in. And as always, keep watching movies.